Hey, welcome back to another episode of Shay Plays Roblox Bowling. Last time we played at the beach, but this time we're actually going to be playing at a space station? In the International Space Station? What is that? Okay, but without further ado, let's just hop on in. We don't have much time to be diddly-daddling, but I can tell you the specifics. Our high score in the last game was a 157. And before we actually get to the big news, let's actually, do our thing and take a look at the place around here. As you can see, we got stuff like this around here. We got this very interesting machine. This door that leads to nowhere. This leads to absolute darkness. You can't actually go through this door because I've tried. I've tried in the past, I can't. But the pin setters for this particular game, in this particular alley, is not a Brunswick. It's an AMF 8270 model. And if you can kind of see it, you can see the sweep, which is a cautionary tape one, I think. It's not all that exciting, but without further ado, let's bowl. And without dilly-daddling. Last time we played, well, we had some issues earlier with this game, but I'm not counting it. There's your AMF doing what it does best. Let's see if we can do good here. Let's see how well we do here. Ooh, check mark. Not good. That's a 6. That's a 6. And there's your AMF doing what it does best. Let's see if we can aim for a straight ball. We got a 9. I'll take that. We're starting off with a 9. And again, there's your AMF, putting a fresh set of 10. There's your 9. Eight. We got an 8 this time. It's frame 2, ball 2 now. We got the 5-9 pin left. Interesting how it does the diagram thing instead of doing what it does best here. We got a 9 and the bowling god's back middle finger. 18. So far, not great. So far, not exactly the best start. Ooh, split. That's horrible. That's horrible. We got another 8 and another split. We've had splits before, but we were able to recover this. We were able to recover the last time. In this case, we can't recover from that, but we can score a 9, which is exactly what we did do. We got a 9 with 27 as the score. Let's see if we can do better on frame 4. Let's see what happens. And that's not good. We got a 3. We got a 4. We got a 4 from that alone? That's pretty bad. That's pretty pathetic. Okay, we're back with the 5 pin again. Bowling god's back middle finger. 36. Please tell me this is not going to be as bad as the last time. Here we go. 8. We got an 8 again. We're still fairly new to this, so the game's still bugging out on us a little bit. Another 9. Another 9, and of course, there's your sweep. 45. Oh yeah, and we've been narrating this whole time. Frame 6, ball 1. We do good. Ooh. Not good. It's the 5 pin again. It's the 5 pin again. Spare. Finally. Of course it's going to do this hubbub crap. I'm probably going to disable this next time I play, just because it's annoying the crap out of me. Ooh, 6. That's a 6. We've only gotten 1 spare so far. We're not off to a good start. Is that a reset button? No, it's not a reset button. Not a reset button. We got another 9. And the 5 pin remains again. We're at 70. Keep in mind, guys, our score is a 157. We're not off to a good start here. And that does not help. It's another 9. This time it's the 4 pin instead of the 5. This time it's the pin on the closest to the left, which is what we call the index finger. And of course we broke it just as quickly as we did. Another spare, which is good, but of course we need more. We need better than that. 80's our score. Can we do better here? Here we go. 8. Got an 8, 96. We might get in the triple digits, but we're not going to be getting very far, especially since we're still relatively new to this game. But another spare does help. Just a bit. And of course it's going to do this again. We don't want that. Alright, last frame. Last frame of this particular game. But not the alley. There we go. That's a strike. That's just going to help. That's just going to boost your score just a bit. Though the ball was very slow, but it's still something because it actually boosted our triple digits up to 118. Our score is 157. And another 9. So, at least we're going to get a spare and a 128 if we guarantee it. If we can guarantee it, it's going to be a 128. We just got to aim far enough that we can get it. There we go. 128's acquired. We got a strike and a spare on the last frame. Not bad. But alas, the game ends right there. But the score is... Really? It did it again. Screw it. It did it again. Screw it. Let's just do the other lane. It says modified, even though I literally scored a 128. This machine might just be buggy. There you go. There's your AMF doing exactly what I do best. Alright, we're going to do this lane because the other one's not acting right. We got a 9. First frame of the second game, 9 points. But yeah, this one's still finicky, so I'm going to give it a negative rating. That's a spare, at least. At least it's a spare, so I'll give you that. It's a spare. Can we do better this time? Our score is 157. Let's recuperate that. Ooh, that was a backdoor strike. If I've seen a backdoor strike, that's a backdoor strike. Look at that pin right there. It just knocked the other ones down. And then the pin setter actually, then the pin sweeper came down. That's pretty good. We're starting off with a spare and a strike. Can we do better here? Can we get better? Nope. That's a mini rail. 4, 2, and 1 pin. It's the 1, 2, and 4 pin this time. We got a mini rail. It's still easy to get if you pay attention to where you're going, so... There you go. That's a spare. And the pin just managed to fly away. The pin flew away. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disable this next time because this is annoying me again. This is beginning to annoy me. Especially since I just want to get the game done and over with. And maybe even watch the pin setter go off. Ooh, split. That's not good. That is not a good split. That's an 8. 8 in a split, we're not going to have a full mark on that one. Not unless you want to hook it to a certain degree, so we're going to hook it and see what happens. And nothing. 8. The 2 and the 7, the 5 and 7 pin remain for 8. Okay. Ooh. Almost a reverse half Worcester, it's a 7. Almost a reverse half Worcester, it's a 7. Nine. What happened to our good luck? We started off with a spare strike, spare, and then a split happened. We just happened to get a wrong spare. Ooh, dang it, another split! It's an 8 and it's the 4 and 10 pin this time. This is even worse than the last one. Which one am I going to go for and miss? That's the new question. Here we go. Well, we got a 9, so that's good enough. But that's not helping our score very much, especially since we're only 6 frames down and only an 84 as a score. And we seem to aim more to the right a lot. We got another 6. Another 6. Let's just go straight with this ball. Here we go. That's another 9. Frame 8, ball 1. Frame 8, ball 1. Strike! Finally. Finally a strike. I do not care for this. I'm gonna have to do some extremely tedious things to get to stop doing that. Can we do it again? Nope, that's another mini rail. Another mini rail. This time it's the 7, 4, and 2 pin instead of the 4, 2, and 1 pin. Or the 1, 2, and 4. I don't want to... I keep backwards counting the pins instead of doing it front. But another spare. So that just means another El Stinko, the bonus ball. So let's see what El Stinko brings for frame 10. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? El Stinko gives us a 9. 141. We're just about 16 points away from 157, which is our high score. Can we at least get this last pin on the far right, which we cannot. Alright, well, El Stinko gave us a nasty... It's the curse of the fill. It's a 9. And our score is a 141. Bruh. This game. Alright, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're done with this game. And I'll see you guys next time. We got robbed.